from from 14 races. Now, through from 12 races down to one. 14 drivers are competing for that famed Crazy Sports Good League title. Who is going to win the championship? Let's go trackside for pre-race ceremonies. Race fans, if you're able to, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the United States National Anthem. It's now time to meet the starting lineup for today's championship race. In row one, driving in the 82. Starting on the pole, driving in the 82. It's David Loudon. Starting in second, driving the 50. It's Leodine. Starting in third, driving the 14. It's Kellen Sheff. Starting in fourth, driving in the 27. It's Kinsey Arnett. Starting in fifth, driving in the 12, Jackson Hartman. Starting in sixth, driving in the 41, it's Rodrigo Patino Romo. Starting in seventh, driving in the 16, it's Ryan Calloway. Starting in eighth, driving in the 4, it's going to be Braden Mills. Starting in ninth, driving in the 24, it's Bailey Winstead. Starting in 10th, driving in the 29, Quabi Raider. Starting in 11th, driving in the number 1, Austin Horner. Starting in 12th, driving in the 55, it's Brady Broughton. Starting in 13th, driving in the 63, it's Nolan Farley. And starting in last, driving in the 83, it's Riley Poindexter. A good race we will see here from Germany. Before we go green, the website will be updating with the cars that they are racing in, so we will be back after the break. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go green flag racing in the championship. Austin Horner won this race last year to win the championship. 5 laps, mandatory pit stop, just like the regular season race. This time, only 14 drivers. We are green in the championship. Aaliyah Dean, David Loudon on row number 1. Here we go. Down turn number 1, only 14 drivers, remember that. And there is already contact. Here comes Patino Romo. Patino Romo wants to lead, and there's already 4 wide. Aggressive is the number 4 of Braden Mills. Mills wants that championship. Mills in the 4, trying to move through the field. He's in 6th. Right now in last, it is Nolan Farley. Aaliyah Dean leads here in Germany. How many laps in this one? 5 laps. It will be a long race for all these drivers. It's a 1 p.m. start. It's a very cold day here in Germany. But these drivers don't care. They just want that trophy. Who will join the other 34 champions in the Crazy Sports Good League? Who will win the Season 35 championship? And we are already almost to the street section of this road course. A very big road course, and we are about ready to see it all shake out. Riley Poindexter already with a great start in 83. She's up to 7th after starting in last. She's up 7 spots since the green flag dropped. It's Aaliyah Dean and David Loudon 1 and 2. You see Loudon there. David Loudon getting a good run in the 82, trying to get the lead. Right now, he can't. Loudon trying to close back in on that 50. Still a long way to go in this race. David Loudon has been so quick on these road courses, so we're not shocked to see him up front. And if anybody wrecks, that could take them out of contention of winning a championship. Aaliyah Dean continues to lead here in Germany. We see a battle for second. Patino Romo goes low. Contact made. Contact made between Loudon and Patino Romo. Here comes the 14 of Chef. Kellen Chef went early in the year in Kern County. And now he is winning it. And now he's winning that win. Remember, Braden Mills did not win a race this year. Made it in on points. And he did the same thing that Austin Horner did last year. And that is win the championship by getting into the race on points. Take a look at the 14. He's up to 3rd. Here comes Arnett. It's Arnett in the 27, moving through the field. How about Brady Broughton there in the 55? It's side by side between these two, the 83 and 27. But Poindexter will have the advantage. Now we go back up front. It's Aaliyah Dean who leads over Loudon. But Kellen Chef is there in 3rd. Kellen Chef leads. Kellen Chef is there in 3rd. No lead change yet. Aaliyah Dean leads still here in Germany. But will anybody pass her? We are still in the street portion of this racetrack. 5 laps to decide the champion. Last year we had 2 laps. This year we extended it to 5 laps. Why? because we wanted to see a good battle for the championship. Plus, we know for a fact that the pit stops will have an effect on it as well. We will see pit stops. And now here comes Chef. He went second. Helen Chef wants that championship. Helen Chef wants to become a Crazy Sports Good League champion. Here is Aaliyah Dean. We are in the high-speed corners of this racetrack. Here comes 82 down to the inside. And it's side by side for the lead. Aggressive. They're both being aggressive into the wall. Does a 29. Pull around in the back. Jackson Hartman will go around. Aggressive goes around. Jackson Hartman. Good news is that no one else was collected with him. He won the first race of the year, and he has not had good luck since then. And now here we go from Germany. Already 30 seconds back is Hartman after wrecking. We still have a good battle up front. Here comes the number 82. Don't look now, but Braden Mills is up to fourth. That 4 car might win the championship. What would it take? Now, Austin Horner is asking himself, what would it take for me to go back to back? I think it would take a great pit stop and a great pit strategy. Aaliyah Dean leads here in Germany. She won last week in Road America. 2 weeks ago, right back here, it was Ryan Calloway. 43 degrees here from Germany right now. Here comes the 82. And as he kind of cut through the grass, as he kind of cut the track there, as he drove through the grass, David Loudon being really aggressive as he wants the lead. Here on lap number 1. Loudon to the inside. David Loudon side by side for the lead. He's going to take it away. Here comes Chef. It's side by side for second. Chef on the outside. And it's still side by side. Loudon has the lead. And here comes Kellen Chef. To the very long straightaway. Dean will clear for second. But at what cost? That cost the gap to grow. On lap 1, it's all David Loudon. Good race. Great racing here from Germany. The Jerry 82. David Loudon has the lead. David Loudon wants that win. Through these corners, here comes the 50. Here comes Aaliyah Dean. To the inside, she wants the lead. Contact made. Here comes 4 as well. Aaliyah Dean is going to be pitting on lap 1. We see some pit stops early in this one on lap number 1. 4 cars pit. Austin Horner is one of them. Now we see a battle up front. Kellen Chef. Here comes Patino Romo. He wants that 4th spot. Back to the 12. It's Jackson Hartman. He's not pitting. Question is, who's going to win the race off of pit road? Will it be the 50? I think it might be the 50. Here comes the 50. Aaliyah Dean is going to win the race off of pit road. Followed by Flabby Raider. But Austin Horner, horrible pit stop Looks like that his chances of going back-to-back are over. A horrible pit stop. Austin Horner still on pit road. Now he's moving. And he's going to be way behind. Horrible pit stop by Austin Horner. And he's still running very slow. Very behind is that number 1. It's going to take a lot for him to catch back up. Now the 82 will enter the... now the 82 is now on to the... is now onto the street course section. Leah Dean and others are battling for that championship. How about that 29 with a chance to win the championship? Quavi Raider. In the history of the Crazy Sportsman League. Let's take a look at this. We have never seen a black driver win the championship, and that honestly is shocking. You've seen them come and go, but none have won the championship. Everybody in this race except Austin Horner is looking for their first career championship. Here comes a 14. Kellen Sheff to the inside. Now he's going to have the outside as Loudon will have the inside. It's side by side for the lead. Sheff kind of gets into the grass, but it's going to be Loudon who leads. We had breaking news earlier this week. It was announced that the two-time champion of Nick Green, the king of all racing, has decided to step back from full-time racing. He's going to be a backup driver for Thunder Motorsports. We also know that Bailey Winstead will drive the 15 full-time next season. Driving the 24 is nobody, because the 24 will be replaced by the 65. We know for a fact that it's most likely going to be Landon Gillett driving in the 65. Having Landon Gillett drive the 65 full-time would be something, and I think that's going to happen. But Nick Green, he's going to race part-time with some other Thunder Motorsports drivers who are not full-time in the Super Late Model Series. We know that Zach Roden will drive the 19 in some races. We know that Bailey Winstead, although she is full-time, she will be racing part-time. She already won at Stafford Speedway in the Super Late Model Series earlier this week, before she made her trip over here. Can we see a Bailey Winstead championship? I hope we do, but I don't think we will. It's all David Loudon who's up front. Bound for the lead. Here comes the 14. Contact made. They make contact. The 14 slides. The 14 gets loose. And here comes the 41. Katina Romo won second. Look at this battle for fourth. Here comes the 27. Here comes the 14 as well. Side by side with the 82. Chaos here in Germany. We saw the 16 get sideways. Ryan Calloway, who won the regular season race here, he got sideways. Here comes, how about Bailey Winstead in 7th? But right now, it's all David Loudon here in Germany. We will have at least one break here in this race. But it will be a short one, probably a one-lap break. David Loudon leads here in Germany. Can he hang on? Remember, when they cross the line, we will have 3 laps to decide who's going to win the championship. Pit stops will happen, and that is going to cause chaos. Here comes the 82. He has the lead. Here comes the 14 as well. Great run by Chef. Kellen Chef wants a championship for his name. And speaking of champions, let's take a look at the past champions of the Crazy Sports Good League as we have a battle for the lead. Chef to the inside. Contact made. The 14 almost sends the 82 side around. If we see that on the final lap, the leader could go around. Let's take a look at the past champions. Delilah Shipley won the season number 1 championship. Then Scott Stofford won the 2nd championship. Then it was Maddie Bowling in season 3, Haley Duncan in season 4, Nick Green in season 5, Pat Green in season 6, Harley Myers in season 7, and then we had Delilah Shipley in season 8, Errol Todd in season 9, and then the late Richard Green in season 10. We have the 82 now on the long back straightaway. We had Avery Shipley winning the season 11 championship, and then Jack Moon, he won back in season 12. Here comes Chef to the inside. We have a good battle for the lead, but he can't take it away. Chef, he's gonna pit. Same as Mills, we have cars on pit road. A lot of cars on pit road now. Aaliyah Dean leads over the 29, the 55, and the 1. And the 1 is still way back. And the 1 is still way behind. Looks like that the 12 is pitting this time. Here comes the 50. The 50 is there. Pit stops, we know, will be interesting. The 50 coming out of, and now the 50 is going to have position with the 29. Wait, did the 50 pit? Aaliyah Dean is on pit road. Again. Oh my gosh. Chaos from Germany. Kinsey Arnett is in position to maybe get a championship. She's in 7th. She wins the race off of pit road. Austin Horner is pitting again. That's weird. And now we continue to see the 82 lead. It's just a 4-car battle for the lead now. How about there in 5th? Kwame Raider leading the charge to win a championship. Kinsey Arnett is in the best position to win the championship as well. She could close back in on the 55 and 29. She will in the last 3 laps, I think. Same as Chef and Callaway and Mills. But Aaliyah Dean and Austin Horner, it's gonna be something if they can make up the ground. Take a look back at the other past champions. Nick Green also won back in season 13, and Pat Green back in season 14. Carson Cole won back in season 15, as we see a battle for the lead and now battle for second. Here comes Poindexter. Riley Poindexter there. Here comes Bailey Winston as well. If all these drivers have a great pit stop, we could see them battling up front for the championship as well. Lap 3. Here comes a 24. Winston will take third. We saw Dory Logan win the championship with a shortened season back in season 16. Then Carson Cole in season 17. Derek Tanner won the season 18 championship. And then Ella Littelman won the championship back in season 19. Nolan Fernando won the championship in season 20. And in season 21, it was Raymond Coverdale. Bella Gilliam won the championship back in season 22. Dylan Holland won the season 23 championship. And then it was the start of the bracket championship. We saw Briley Todd win the season 24 championship, with Matthew Johnson winning the season 25 championship. Grady Broughton won the season 6 championship and won the season 27 championship with Ella Gooden. Pat Green won the season 28 championship, and Grant Irwin won back in season 29. Matty Bowling won again in season 30, and Mason Anderson in season 31. How about this? Back in season 32, a couple seasons ago, Matthew Johnson won again. Bryce Weaver won back in season 33, and back last season, we saw Austin Horner, who will join them this year. How about this as well? I completely forgot that he was racing. Grady Broughton also has a chance to not only get a championship today, but that would be his second championship, to tie him with some of the good drivers in the Crazy Sports Good League. He has been outstanding this season. Do not count out the 55 just yet. Can we see a Grady Broughton second career championship? Here comes Patino Romo. He wants the lead. It's going to be side by side. Contact made between the leaders. Here comes Winston as well. She's in third. Winston trying to make it 3 wide for the lead. Oh my gosh, and what is Winston doing? And we are finally going to have a lead change. But for how long? Here comes the 82. We have 3 laps to go. And finally, we have a new leader. His name, Rodrigo Patino Romo. Hot Rod to the lead here in Germany. Grady Broughton, the season 26 champion, won the championship 11 seasons ago. And now, trying to get his second career championship. We know he's in the mix. He's in 6th. Still a good battle up front. Here comes the 82. He wants the lead once again. Bailey Winston there in 3rd. But right now it's all Rodrigo Patino Romo who has the lead. I was wrong. We are not having any breaks. Why? Because it's such a good championship. It's such a good race. Bailey Winston has the lead. Here, it's not Bailey Winston. It's Rodrigo Patino Romo, not Winston. Here comes the 82. The 82 to the inside. He tried to take the lead there. You know that there is a section coming up where if he gets too crazy, he could honestly wreck the 41. And we are coming to that section right now. Here comes the 82. It's side by side for the lead. Almost contact. Here comes a 24. Winstead slides. Winstead 1 second. She has the outside. Bailey Winstead wants to enter pit road with the best position possible, but she's not going to take second. She might lose third. She does. It's side by side for third. Winstead and Poindexter side by side. Now it's battle for the lead. It's a 4/10 of a second lead. Comes to 2 laps to go. We are about 2 laps away from deciding the championship. We have a battle for 5th. Broughton is into the mix as well. Do not count him out. Here comes a 41. Bettino Romo wants the lead. It's side by side. Side by side for the lead. They're both gonna pit. Same as the 83 and 24, the top 4 are pitting. And now, it's all up to Bobby Rayner and Grady Broughton as they are coming to 2 laps to go. Broughton, he wants this championship. It's anybody's championship. Broughton and Raider are pitting. What are they doing? Kinsey Arnett is going to have the best position possible. She's going to have the lead. Who's winning the race on pit road? Here is Loudon. David Loudon trying to win the race off pit road, and he's going to. Just barely. Tino Romo there as well. There's the 29 on pit road. The 41, the 83. Where's the 24? There's Winstead in 9th. Kinsey Arnett. 2 laps to go from Germany. Loudon. Way back in the pack. In 6th, behind Nolan Farley. 2 laps to go in a big road course ahead. 2 laps on this big road course will take a long time. Kinsey Arnett leads. Will we see a championship for Ryan Calloway? You know, for a fact, Austin Horner will not win the championship. Aaliyah Dean not doing well. Bailey Winstead. Man, she's going to have a great season in the 15 next season. Here comes the 14. The 14 is there. That's Kellen Sheff. We have a battle for the lead and a battle for third. How about Braden Mills in the best position right now? He's in 4th. And we know that 3rd and 4th will catch the leaders as well. Nolan Farley there as well. Don't know why drivers decided to make 2 pit stops. That's something. 2 laps to go. We still have 1 more full lap on this big road course. 3rd and 4th is closing back in. And we know that a lap from now, those drivers will be there. Good battle for the lead. Over the hill. Here comes the 14. Sheff to the inside. He's going to have the inside. Kellen Sheff to the lead here in Germany. He was really aggressive there. And now here comes Arnett. She goes through the grass. She slides. She slows up just a bit. And that's going to allow the 16 and 4 to close back in. Here comes Mills. Braden Mills knows it's go time. And Braden Mills, he's a road course ringer. He said earlier he wants to be as aggressive as possible to win this championship. He's side by side with the driver who won this race earlier this year, Ryan Calloway. But Calloway will keep third. And they are closing in on the leaders. We knew it wouldn't take long. And now we have a 4-car battle for the championship. It's Chef, Ornette, Calloway, and Mills. How about that top 4? Kellen Chef won the 2nd race of the year. He wants the championship. I very well thought that we would see a Quinn Chef championship before Kellen Chef. And right now, Kellen Chef is trying to change that right now. We are now going to see a battle for a second. Here comes Ryan Calloway. Calloway and Mills are into the picture, and don't look now, here comes Nolan Farley. Nolan Farley, top 5 in the championship race. That's amazing. Here in season 35, we have seen great racing. And now, 12 races of chaos. Here comes the 2017 side, can't take a lead. That's going to allow the 16 and 4 to close back in. They are all single file under one blanket. Nothing is separating the top 4. Not even a gap. It's a good battle on the front. Here comes Arnett to the inside. She gets sideways. Here comes Calloway. Ryan Calloway. Bill's there as well. Bill's got sideways. Good battle up front. Here comes a 27. She slides. Here comes Calloway as well. Arnett. Contact made with the leader. Calloway there as well. Great racing here from Germany. Do not look now. But here comes a 63. If the leaders get caught up in a big crash, Nolan Farley and David Loudon could be there to answer the call. Kellen Chef, Kinsey Arnett, Ryan Calloway, Braden Mills, Nolan Farley, top 5. And Farley is there. He is closing the gap on 4th place, Braden Mills. I'm just waiting for some more chaos. We saw one spin earlier, and that was Jackson Hartman, and that really took himself out of the race. He's not out, but he's out of the contention to win the championship. After that very long first lap pit stop for Austin Horner, he's not winning the championship. Columbia Raider, horrible pit stop. He's in last. Kellen Chef and Kinsey Arnett, 1 and 2. Here comes Arnett to the inside. It's side by side for the lead. Arnett wants the lead. It's still side by side, but it's going to be Arnett who has it. Chaos here from Germany. And now here comes a 14. How about the 63 there as well? Contact made between the leaders. The 14 almost sends the 27 around. They're coming to the white flag. We are about 1 lap away from seeing the checkered flag and seeing the end of season 35. A 5-lap shootout, that's it, here from Germany. Kinsey Arnett, Kellen Chef, Ryan Calloway, 1, 2, and 3. Who's going to win the championship? Don't look now. Do not count out the 4 or the 63 just yet. And do not count out the 82. The top 5 all get into a crash on the final lap. The 82 could be there as well. Here comes the 14. Chef. Contact made. Chef slides. We saw smoke out of the 14. Out of the final corner. Cross the line. 1 lap to go here in season 35. We are 1 lap away from crowning a new champion. Chef to the outside. He gets kind of loose. And here comes Mills. He's aggressive. Braden Mills. We know how aggressive he has been all year long. And he's going to take 3rd away. Braden Mills to 3rd. And now he is in the best position to maybe upset the leaders. He's now 2 seconds back after making it side by side and slowing the 16 down. But he's going to close it back in. Braden Mills to 3rd. Braden Mills in 3rd. Here comes Chef. He wants the lead. Final time around Germany for all 14 of these racers. All 14 of these racers are the best of the best. Made it in on points and winning races. We saw the 27 win earlier this season. We know how good she is. Kinsey Arnett won at Sonoma. Kellen Chef won at Kern County. And now, a battle for the win. Final time now for this entry part of the street course. The 27 has the lead. It's all Kinsey Arnett. Kinsey Arnett. How about Chef? Sideways. He's aggressive. He wants the lead. Mills is there. Here comes Chef. It's side by side for the lead. Chef through the grass. Mills will take 2nd. And we have a fight for the championship. It's now between Arnett and Mills. Can Braden Mills, out of nowhere, come back and win the championship? The 14, a little bit too aggressive. But remember, we still have a long way to go on the street course. Here comes Mills. Braden Mills, Kinsey Arnett side by side. New leader in Germany out of nowhere. Mister, where did he come from? Braden Mills to the lead on the last lap. Now we are seeing a battle for 2nd. Here comes the 14 back once again on the 27. Arnett wants the lead back. The season 35 championship is going to come down to Mills, Chef, and Arnett, and maybe Callaway. But right now it's all Braden Mills in the Pat Green Racing number 4. Can Braden Mills, out of nowhere, win the championship? That would be something. Braden Mills has the lead in Germany. But let's see how long that's going to last. Braden Mills, still a lot of corners left as he wants this championship. Braden Mills and Kinsey Arnett 1 and 2. Here comes Arnett. How about this? We have a good battle. The top 10 is all right there. They are all in the shade. Here comes the 27 to the outside. They make contact. Arnett goes around. Chef into the wall. He has contact. The 63 getting sideways. And Tina Romo there as well. Oh my gosh, chaos here in Germany. Kinsey Arnett will not win the season 35 championship. She was way too aggressive. As we know for a fact that the one thing everybody says, aggressive goes around. Heavy damage on the hood and nose of the 14, and he is closing back in on the 4. But the 4 is just winding down the time. Will it be too little, too late for Kellen Chef? And he's right back there. How about this? David Loudon is up to 4th. He's back up into 4th. Battle for the lead in Germany. Here comes the 14. It's all Braden Mills. He did not win a race this season. Braden Mills was close so many times this year. He made the championship race on points. And now Braden Mills has the lead over Chef. Here comes Kellen Chef to the inside, trying to get a good run, but is that aero damage too bad for the number 4? I mean, to the number 14. And now coming to the section where things could get wild. Here comes 14. It's side by side for the lead. Chef wants the championship. They make contact, and it's still side by side. Mills wants the lead. The 14 gets sideways. Still side by side, the 14 way up top. Chef gets sideways. Chef will have the lane. Chef will have the lane. It's side by side for the lead. Going to the long back straightaway for the final time this season. Braden Mills will lose the lead, but he's still there. Mills wants the championship. Chef wants to take it away. Mills, Chef, final time in Germany. Mills to the inside. It's going to be side by side. The moment everybody was waiting for. The finish that the fans came and stayed for. Mills on the outside. Chef on the inside. Contact made between them. Mills and Chef still there. It's going to be a photo finish. At the line. Braden Mills, I think, got it. Braden Mills is going to win the Season 35 championship in the photo finish. What a finish in Germany. Braden Mills wins it. Oh my gosh. I need to catch my breath. Braden Mills is a champion in the Crazy Sportsman League. Braden Mills, last lap photo finish. Man, Mills does it for the first time in his career and led the celebration start. Out of nowhere, by 0.2 of a second, Braden Mills wins the season 35 championship. That will do it, folks. Braden Mills is a champion in the Crazy Sportsman League.